Once upon a time there was a game called Tower of Fantasy that was supposed to be a Genshin Impact killer. It wasn't. The game was an open-world gacha game that was rough around the edges and pretty janky in some ways, but it also had a lot of really cool ideas. Or has, I should say. The game is still available, but I stopped playing because I didn't have enough time for all the hordes of gacha games out there. Well, Hotta Studio, creators of Tower of Fantasy, learned a lot from working on that game. And now they're releasing a new game called Neverness to Everness that looks absolutely amazing. Imagine an anime Grand Theft Auto with supernatural elements and the extremely cute Mint as main waifu. I mean, Anby will always have a special place in my heart, but you'd better watch out, Zenless Zone Zero, because Mint is exquisite. Anyway, Neverness to Everness is scheduled for release on April 29, but I wanted to give it some tender love and care and attention before that. I'm looking forward to Neverness to Everness for many reasons, partly because I love exploring new games in general, especially gacha games, but also because the premise sounds so cool. The game takes place in the city of Heathero, which is not at all a disguised Tokyo, not at all. And there are supernatural anomalies popping up all over the place. You play the role of an investigator that needs to take care of these anomalies, and that's pretty straightforward so far, but there's more, so much more. First of all, the city is absolutely gorgeous, and the scenery varies from areas with high-rise buildings that look a little bit, or a lot like the Shibuya Scramble, to sakura-filled countryside views. And earlier I mentioned that the game is an anime GTA. That's basically the elevator pitch for this game. You can steal cars and drive around and do all kinds of mischief. And you can also end up in jail. I look forward to that part in particular. Not because I really want to go to jail, but it seems like there's a lot of minigames and, well, a side quest to get out of jail. And there's also tons of minigames. You can run a cafe or work as a delivery driver or an Uber driver, and there's cute characters to pull for, since it's a gacha game of course, and there's so much more.
Oh, wonderful life, everything's spinning and changing around, and I met you by any chance, was jumping in this loop called unknown.
Yes, all gacha games are thinly veiled Skinner boxes designed to steal your money. But the thing is, isn't that the definition of all types of entertainment? All kinds of media exist to make you want to spend more money to enjoy it. And gacha games are no different, at least in my view, so I don't really have a problem with it personally. Your mileage may vary, and I fully understand if you don't want to support gacha games, but I've been playing Genshin Impact for ages and, well, tons of other games too, and I think that you get a lot for free in these games. And no, I'm not sponsored, I just happen to like gacha games, and I've been impressed ever since I first played Genshin Impact. And now I'm really looking forward to this game. Now, this video is just a brief look at some trailers and an explanation of why I'm looking forward to Neverness to Everness. And I actually plan on making some more videos about this game moving forward. I'm probably gonna discuss the good and the bad sides of gacha games, and this game in particular, and I'm also gonna give some hopefully helpful guides, and I also plan to dive into lore quite a bit as well. I'm still gonna cover cosplay events and all kinds of other geeky stuff as well, and maybe I should start thinking about a Neverness to Everness cosplay, assuming that the game actually turns out good. And I guess that we'll see quite soon because, as I mentioned, the release is happening on April 29. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna miss that date. And if you're into really cool looking supernatural anime open world games, then I guess you should be looking out for that date too. And I mean, who doesn't like that sort of thing? Anyway, don't be surprised if you see a few more Neverness to Everness videos coming up. Now, like and subscribe, but most importantly, remember to stay geeky out there.